Alright, what up y'all? It's Metaphor. Represent number one. See what not first. So we're gonna do a video on the moon being a Sagittarius. The moon in Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and this expansive sign is able to adapt to other people's ways of feeling emotionally due to it being the moon sign, and it can be you can be very expansive with the individuals you're around. You're not looking at just one circumstance, like a circumstance to circumstance basis. You're peer reviewing in a way. You're looking amongst the bigger picture of everything. It's like you can see how somebody makes you feel from just the beginning of meeting them, and you're like, okay, I know where this person is in their life and where they're coming from and why they're here, this, that, and the third. Tend to actually connect those dots whenever you have that Jupiterian nature. Pisces and Sagittarius do this, and Cancers. It's because they got the exaltation in Jupiter. So this is where the moon is at right now. The moon is 10 degrees Sagittarius when I'm recording this video, and the sun's in Capricorn is 0 degrees, so it's cusping with Sagittarius. Got that 5-degree orb from 28 degrees, 29 degrees, 0 degrees, 1 and 2 degrees of each sign. So that it creates a cusp, and when you have the fire and the earth, you think about that being a volcano, right? That's a volcanic sign. So our actions are volcanic right now, and our moon, Sagittarius, are far out. So a far out explosion of emotion and action. It's like whenever the volcano is just erupting, you know what I mean? It's just the beginning of that before the earth is cooled, and you can rebuild. The volcano's ash actually creates a better soil for things, that and the third. That's a whole other thing. That's the current alignment that we're dealing with. So I'm going to do that whenever I have the moon through the houses video that I'm going to do after this. So the moon in Sagittarius tends to be an individual that has this far out emotion as well. So whenever it comes to feeling about a circumstance, it's either you don't want to express yourself at all because you don't want to involve yourself, or it's just you feel the most, you do the most. I don't know if everybody knows that expression that's watching this video. I feel like some people might get it. So whenever you're doing the most, you're doing above the actual required action of a circumstance. It's like being above par. Think about in golf, if it's a par 4 and now you hitting par 7, you hit the ball 7 times to get it in a golf area that you're supposed to have just 4 hits to make it in the bowl, in the little hole, you know what I'm saying, in the golf course. So you're doing the most. So yeah, that's to explain that. And it's a good way to explain it, because it's an analogy to how Sagittarius can be far out. So with this moon sign, it tends to be, it's actually expressed through your sun sign. So the sun is just doing what the moon is feeling. So right now, like I say, it's that volcanic kind of emotion, but it's a far out explosion. It's like destroying villages, everything like that. That's that fire that goes on with the moon and Sagittarius, and then that cusp element between Capricorn and Sagittarius being the sun. And once it actually enters into Capricorn fully, we'll actually be able to ground everything, like I say. So I think the key for a Sagittarius is to know there's actually not a reason for everything. Sometimes some people actually don't have any idea what they're doing at all, and it actually will give you some solace knowing that, okay, just because I have a meaning and reasoning behind what I'm doing, everybody else doesn't. And that's what actually will bring you to another space, okay, since I have that state of awareness, then I should just be happy with what I got. And then bring you to a whole other space and have that big picture nature, okay, this certain circumstance that I'm in doesn't actually define the bigger picture. So yeah, that's what I think helps out every Sagittarius placement. I'm personally a Sagittarius sun, so I can kind of relate. So yeah, you can holla at me at conscious1347 @gmail.com, and that's CONSCIOUS1347 @gmail.com. Once again, that's CONSCIOUS1347 @gmail.com. And you can holler at me for any kind of reading or anything like that. So yeah, just holler at me and check out the next video I'm about to do through the houses. Peace.